and welcome to the third episode in our series about the story of the Looe Valley Line. Last time we learned about how the branch line was originally used for freight. This episode we look at the story of how passengers were finally allowed to travel the line. The Liskeard to Looe Railway formally opened to passengers in 1879, but there was still a problem. People had to walk from Moorswater along a very steep and long path up to connect with Liskeard onto the mainline railway. Later, a platform was built here at Coombe Junction. Passengers still had to walk, not as far, but just as steep, up to Liskeard. Always close the gate. I guess we go up the hill this way. The solution came in 1901. Cornish engineer Joseph Thomas had worked for more than a decade to come up with a way to connect the branch line to the main line. Several rejected ideas later, he triumphed with the horseshoe curve. So we're now on the train, riding the curve from Coombe back up to Liskeard. It can be quite a noisy journey, and the train takes the curve at a very sedate pace, but it definitely saves you that very steep walk up the hill. The best local story about the curve is that on the day of opening, when people had travelled as far as Plymouth to come and celebrate the opening and ride the line, the train got stuck. It stalled on the curve itself on the way back up, and a second locomotive had to come and haul it back up the hill. A lot of people missed their connections, but the Liskeard and Looe Railway put on a special chartered service to make sure people got home. You can see just behind me as the track begins to curve, and as soon as the curve was in operation, that led to a station here at Liskeard purely for the branch line opposite the road to the mainline station. The canal company who owned the line changed their name completely, and they became the Liskeard and Looe Railway Company, and they called this station their St Pancras. This is the incredible old waiting room of the station when it opened in 1901. Today, it's an information and heritage centre where you can buy postcards to send to your friends and family, and also find out a little bit more about the history of the line. Some incredible photographs of old steam trains running up and down. But my favourite bit is over here, where you have, from the 1970s, a log of registered lost and then claimed items. Somebody lost their gold ring. I hope they got that back. Oh, they did. A bag. Oh, and an umbrella. So there we are, 40 years after the line first opened. We have the Looe Valley Railway fully operational, just as it is today. Join us next time when we find out how the line helped to turn Looe into a thriving tourist destination.